What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the Together for Victory DLC. We are playing as New Zealand or the Kiwi Empire. Last episode we were getting ravenously attacked up here on the Siamese border. And what we're working on is trying to train out some new cav divisions, right, to help out with the suppression, right? Total suppression, we're seeing of 8 there. And what that'll allow us to do is plug more suppression units over here into the Australian mainland while filtering over, let's see, I thought I had another infantry division over here. No. Okay. We're still seeing resistance, though, across the Australian mainland. And so that is creating a bunch of new projects there for my civilian factories, which unfortunately we're down to 11 of those currently. So the big decision, you know, we've already sort of reached our limit, in my opinion, of how much we can do up here in Southeast Asia from a manpower standpoint. We do have these 2 infantry divisions now that have made a landing here in British Malaysia, and so we're going to use these guys to mop up this northernmost territory like this. And then you're going to come down this way here and just continue to mop up for us. So that's going to be your initial order there. He's going to march around. He's going to take a little bit of attrition. Jesus Christ, 40% attrition there that we're seeing. So we're up to 136k now in manpower. We did just get a small boost there from our land doctrines research. We're still sitting on this naval production modifier there. So we do have a couple of... Yeah, I've got 13 extra subs at the moment, and then 6 extra ships down here. My big fleet, sized of 20 there, we can actually add... That would go up to 26, I guess, in total. We are trying to open up production for the new heavy cruisers as well. Signal company research is now in there. So let's go ahead and plug this directly into the next signal company. 123 days there. So that means I can technically add those into my designer here, which will help the hit points and initiative rate readings there. It does add some manpower, of course. Okay, let's go ahead and save and see what that does to my manpower pool. That should reset here coming up next month, I would think. Okay, it just hit, so it did not have a significant effect, so that's good. We're still making 589 new men per month that can be sent into divisions, so every 10 months or so, we are organically making a new division. Okay, things still looking okay over here. You can see Iran actually taking some divisions now and putting them into this area. So again, we're trying to sink these this enemy fleet that's stacked up over here. Let's see, we just found them. And so we need to take that fleet back home and sort of refill his subs, because he's only got 6 of those left. And so he's got 14 back home. So we're going to tell you to stand down, come back for us here. Refill that little fleet that we've got going. New research available now, and so working on that heavy cruiser there again. Naval doctrines wise, we're still working there, which is good. Land doctrine now. Yeah, we decided we weren't going to go for the werewolves just yet. Good on artillery for the time being. Working on the new tank and logistics company. It is December 46, so we could get the land night attack modifier there at 15%, so that will only help out my troops. And then here we actually lost a sub against these 2 destroyers who... Damn, it's been really tough to sink those, unfortunately. I may send in my new ships here that are parked in New Zealand, and we're just going to go for a straight-up search and destroy out here in the Gulf of Thailand. Hopefully that takes them out. I can then reposition those subs, those 6 subs that are over here, and use those to send back out to Polynesia. Okay. You now have this Iranian division mounting an attack here against this Siamese division, which, yikes. And I've been debating whether to go up to all adults serve here, which would give us another 10% in manpower and really allow us to create more divisions to actually do something over here in Southeast Asia. Okay, these cav units can come out now. 4 new calves just there, hot off the press. Let's go ahead and train 2 more infantry divisions while we're thinking about it. I've got to pop them off here in North Island, so of course that's where they're going to start. And we did have enough equipment, it looks like, to get them going, so that's good. The Cromwell research is now finished. So the next one here is the Comet at 164 days. Once we reach the Comet there, I think that's when I'm going to start producing out the tank divisions. Let's just go for it, guys. All adults serve. So we've got 113k now in manpower, going up to 295 there. It does hurt my constructions and such, but it has to be done. It really does. Trade-wise now, is there anything we can do? Aluminum, yes, we're still very short on the aluminum, even though we're importing 71 of those. We're importing a bunch of oil, too, that we can actually turn this down like this, because we're producing out so much of it. Okay. Imported, we can actually turn down the steel as well here. Very good. So, wow, that should have given me some constructions back. Yeah. We're producing out this other oil factory here. I think that makes sense because eventually we're going to open up the tank production and such. We're going to need some oil, too, for the new production of heavy cruisers as well. Okay, so these 20 subs now are ready to go hunting. 20 subs. All together. Are they repairing out still? No, it doesn't look like it. If we go back up here, search and destroy. Kiwi Empire Fleet 3. Oh, I've already got my group of subs over here. So you know what we can do is actually tell them to stand down and come back here now. Stand down. Oh, they must be in a battle. Okay. Retreat back out. 20 subs over here now. So that's going to put us over 30 or so. Back up here now. What are we seeing? Well, we see some naval bomber damage there to the Siamese shipping. And I thought I sent my big fleet over there. Maybe not. Search and destroy. Gulf of Thailand. Head on in there now, guys. There we go. So my big fleet there at 20 ships is combined with that little fleet there of 6 ships. And so these guys should be adding into the mix now and should really crush those destroyers as long as they don't run away from me. Yeah, here come all of my units now. Very good. Okay, and then over here in Polynesia, we lost 1 sub there, and then lost another one there, inflicting 0 damage, and a little bit of damage on that one, jeez. Alright. Everyone is back home now, so we're going to have a total of 32 subs going out there. Ouch, the destroyer production there has been completely wiped out because of all the resistance that we're seeing, right? Alright, let's go back out to search and destroy here in French Polynesia, which we'll use those naval bombers in conjunction with. Let's go ahead and add a couple of units like this, just to get those guys started in training. So 3 infantry divisions now that we're starting off on. Okay. Military factories still available. I'm saving those up again for the tank production. We already have a ton going into the tactical bomber and fighter production there that you can see. So I don't want to employ those quite yet. Meanwhile, we're still holding on up here, which is good. These two Siamese destroyers are unsinkable. It's unbelievable to me. It must be a fucking bug or something. Ridiculous. Okay, back over here we've engaged in the against this. Oh wow. This big American fleet here. We've lost 3 subs so far. We did manage to sink a carrier, which is awesome. They've got 8 other carriers at their disposal. We lost 10 subs in that fight, though, while shooting down a bunch of their fighters. 188 of my naval bombers involved in that. My Barracudas there, working pretty nicely against those American fleets. Jeez, lost another 4 over here. Although we are inflicting damage, which is good. So those subs need to continue out for us. Meanwhile, I almost forgot, we need to take these cav divisions and move them over appropriately here to Australia. Okay, how did this guy do? Okay, he did manage to mop up all of this stuff for us. So I'm going to march you down straight like this so you can take Kalimantan there. Oh my god, surprise! American divisions present. Run. So he's going to disengage immediately. We need to gain some organization here. Wow. So we're going to need extra divisions to clear out this whole island here and remove the American presence. Did get rid of some convoys there, which is good. This battle continues to rage on here. And how much, what's their fighting strength? 42%, I think I saw really quickly. Again, some Iranian divisions trying to help us out up here. Okay, new cav divisions. You guys are ready to head off to your new assignments here. You're going to start off in Sydney. Son of a gun, I bet my subs are continuing to get chewed up here, which does look like they are. But we did sink another carrier, so that's good. Goodness. Yeah, that counts as a win for us, doesn't it? 5 subs now left on this. A bunch of my subs have sunk, but we've sunk 3 carriers in doing so. Got a new light cruiser here, probably. Yep. New light cruiser available there now. 2 more subs back home. What's left of my sub fleet is coming back home for repair. So we will combine them in to make a 6 stack total, just to keep the pressure on the American fleet out there. Okay, he's headed home now. Very good. Combine you in. Perfect. Back over here on the island now. Let's see. Well, the good news is those American divisions are not choosing to attack me necessarily. So I think we'll leave them there for now. We do have a British Raj division that's posted up here in North Borneo as well. Let's try to attack that one division and see what kind of stats we're looking at. Son of a gun. It's going to go red. So we'll cancel that out. Okay. More naval doctrine has finished for us, so that's good. This one here helps the light cruisers and destroyers, so that's going to be really good for us as well. 110 days left on the Comet now. Let's go ahead and unpause it again. Air superiority wise, we're looking really, really good. Fighters, how many fighters do I have? Almost 2,000 of those. Wow. The Spiteful, 2,000. So, should I keep those going? We may need them later. Although 2,000 of those suckers is really good to have. Not showing any air stuff going on over here now. It would be nice to finally finish out that air base here in Sumatra. Well, hold on a second then. That means we finished our other air base over here near Bangkok, which is not Where? Well, son of a gun. Okay, we're going to need to take this province that has an existing... There we go. An existing airbase like this. We'll need to shift one of these troops over here in support of that province so we don't lose it. Siam, let's see what their capitulation percentage is. Siam, okay, wow. 86%. That's pretty damn good. Finally, okay. We now have access to 400 potential planes that we can put over here. So we will start off with the Mosquitoes, the tactical bombers there. I'm going to plug in all 52 of you in like that into one air wing. We do also need... Oh, we could throw in the Wellingtons as well. Okay, so a total air wing of 82 there. And then I do want to throw in a couple of fighters. So we'll put in 100 fighters just to cover them there. Create some air superiority over here in Southeast Asia on land there. So, okay, my fear was confirmed here. We're seeing a pocket open up behind us. So, we're going to take one division here, move you down like this. Now that we're able to protect that airbase, right? Aluminum of 22 we're still missing, which is fine currently. Alright, my new cav units have arrived, so let's get them spread out. Ooh. Is that the only place we're showing resistance right now? That can't be right. We were just showing a bunch of them over in mainland Australia, so let's take one of these cav divisions then. Jesus. And we're going to send you across the sea over here to Singapore. So once they arrive, that should quell things out a little bit for us, which will be good. This guy's completely trapped, isn't he? So I'm actually going to move him in behind like this and mount an attack. He's got no supply, so that'll go well for us. Tactical bombers now standing by. Southeast Asia, Southeast Asia. We're going to go with all of the above up here. Plus, we're going to go with... Actually, no, we're not going to do the strategic bombing. Just the close air support and just the port strike. And then the fighters will work on the air superiority piece. So that'll be good. Let's take a look at our efficiencies now. And 97% on my fighters, 100% on my tactical bombers. So that's awesome to see. Yeah, you can see my tactical bombers in action now, trying to bomb the enemy lines. Somehow these two destroyers continue to survive. So I'm going to take my fleet of 20 ships here and continue doing more important things with them. Where are some enemy ships that we could go hunting? We could put them over here in Polynesia and try to do a fight out here in French Polynesia. Search and destroy French Polynesia. We're going to get into a fucking fist fight over here. And you know what? Before we actually do that, I want to take my full strength fleet out there. So we're going to come by and pick up this other light cruiser. That'll be good. Time for some new research now. Battleships, only 32 days on that. 43 days, 43 days. Goodness. The Churchill design is finished. What do I want to use here? Potentially paratroopers. That might be good to have. The tanks there, almost finished. Support companies looking good. Let's go to engineering and go with experimental rockets. Should we do that, or should we go for the atomic research? I don't know. That's a tough choice, guys. Artillery-wise, we could move to some rocket artillery. Okay. I think it's safer to stay over here with the engineering stuff, so we're going to go with experimental rockets next. We're going to deny the call to arms there with the Germans. And that pretty much finishes us up for this episode. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you next time.